Hello everybody, welcome back. Today's video is about how I made a website blocker to remove distractions. So I was trying to study and I always used to open YouTube and that distracted me. So I decided to make a program that would block some of the website I select for a particular time period of my study sessions. I think this is the problem with most of the teenagers, so this program will definitely help you. So without talking much, let's deep dive into the code.
So yes, let me tell you how all this is working. So first of all, let me show you my program and then I'll explain you what is happening and what I did. So what I'm doing is I'm opening the command prompt as an administrator to make some changes in my computer. I am driving into my directory like this and I'm changing my directory. Okay, now I'm going to run my Python file. See, now this file is asking for me to enter the study session duration, and I'm going to enter my study session duration. Let's say I am entering 1 minute because I'm just showing you my program. So I'm going to enter 1 minute and do start. You can see a message which is uploaded here, which means the websites are blocked currently. Now, if I try to open any of the websites, let's say I have mentioned YouTube to be blocked. So if I'm opening YouTube from here, now you can see that YouTube is not opening. Instead, I'm connected to a good Wi-Fi system. You can see that I have Wi-Fi there, but it's still saying you don't have internet, which means your YouTube is redirected or it's not currently working. So this is my program and let me tell you how this is working. So we do all have a file in our computer which is the host file, and this host file contains all the things like when you want something to be open, this host file is responsible for that. So I'm driving into the host file and this is a message of completion of the study session. So I'll do here OK and my program will unblock the websites. Yes, this is it. So here we have our host file and this is responsible for everything we do while opening a browser or whatever. Now what happens is simply if I write this IP address and the website name I need to block, my website will be redirected. This is the power of this. So for this, what you have to do, like if you have to do it manually, how can you do it? So if you want to do it manually, then first of all, you need to see my YouTube is now unlocked. So if you have to do it manually, then first of all, you need to open your notepad and you have to run it as an administrator and allow you to do that. Now before that also, you need your host file to be somewhere else rather than that particular folder. So I have brought my host file here in the document so that I can open it with the notepad. So you have to do the same. You just need to copy your host file and then you need to paste it in the document or wherever you want other than that particular folder. So now I have my host file here. I'm going to the notepad and wait, let me run it as an administrator. So I'm running it as an administrator. This is it. Now see, I've already opened my host file, but I'm going to open the new one. So I'm going to open the host file from the documents. You can see that here it is. I'm going to open the host file. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to manually copy this, paste it here, and I am just going to write my website name, which is www.youtube.com. I'm saving this file. See, this file is saved. Try to open YouTube and here we go. I have YouTube here. But now you can see that there is no internet connection. So this is the manual way to do it, but let me show you how I write a code for doing this. So let's go there. So now let's see what did I write or what lines of code I write for you to help and get this. Okay. So I'm opening my Sublime Text and here I have written all the code which I used to make this. It's simple, it's not very complicated. You can see that I encoded time, random, threading for you to build Tinker thing, and this for Tinker window, and also a message box which will define a message to me. I have the blog site name. Currently I only added YouTube, but you can add whatever sites you want to be blocked. And yes, you need to enter your host file path and your IP address. This is that you have to check where is your host file. Maybe if you're using Windows, it will be definitely in this path only. Then I made a block function which is going to open my file, and it's automatically going to write down the IP address here, and here you can see the site name and the IP address. It's going to directly write it down. Then I used unblock. Then I made an unblock function which is going to open my file, read the lines and store the lines in the lines list, and then it's going to seek from 0, and then it's going to rewrite again, but it is not going to write those lines which contain any of the sites I previously mentioned. Okay, then I also made a function for rewarding the user, and these are the lines I will be selecting randomly by using random, and also the showing. This is inserting the thing, and you are just using the message box to show the reward on the screen. Then I also did by start blocking. This is the main function which will line wise doing the things. Okay, and this is the function for wait and unblock. Threading I use here to make it more good, like a better display and all. Then I also used wait and unblock button here. This is all the setup for the Tinker UI. I have taken the help of ChatGPT to build this system because I'm not very good at Tinker right now. So this is the code here. You can check it, and I'm going to link it also to my GitHub website. So if you don't want the code exactly, you can just visit my GitHub website, and from there you can get the code. Let's run it once again to show you how this is working. Okay, I have nothing opened, good Wi-Fi connections and all kind of things like that. What I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to open my command prompt and run it as an administrator. I'm going to drive into my directory where my file is being located, changing the directory currently. Change the directory successfully, running my Python file. Here I get the message for the study session. Let us do it for the 1 minute to just show you guys. Okay, now my websites are blocked successfully. I'm just trying to open YouTube from here. So now you can check, no internet connection. I have well internet connected. I have good Wi-Fi connected to it. It's all secure and all things like that. But it's not opening. Okay, let's wait for 1 minute and see if my YouTube gets unblocked after some time. So yes, I got a message which is showing me that great job, you studied well. I said okay. Now I think my YouTube will be unblocked. Waiting for it to reconnect. Yes, we got it back. So this is how the program works. Now it's all good.
So I hope this program helped you a lot, maybe a little bit. But if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more updates and see you in the next one. Bye bye.